From Gladstone to Gardner, you're listening to Mundo in the Morning on 95.7 FM, KCMO Talk Radio.
6:50, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for being here on KCMO Talk Radio.
It's time for the 6 at 6 on KCMO Talk Radio. Number 1.
Top of the list, experts sharing here that Winter Storm Fern could result in a financial fallout exceeding $100 billion. When did we start naming winter storms, by the way?
It was new to me.
Okay. Me too. I mean, I get the hurricane thing. That's kind of unique to hurricanes. I don't mind that. We're going to be naming like EF1 tornadoes now pretty soon. Ah, yes. I remember old Bob blowing through town that fateful spring one year, John.
Fern's like the 6th letter, so if we were doing one for every letter, gee, we're behind.
Well, are we doing it like that?
I don't know. That's what they do with hurricanes.
I know.
Is it start with A, B, C, D?
That's what I mean. Is it done like hurricanes? I don't know.
Abigail, Betsy, and Claire.
Okay. Well, I don't know. But the new update here, the weather forecaster AccuWeather said that Winter Storm Fern was poised to be by far the costliest severe weather event since the L.A. wildfires last year.
Wow.
One expert predicted it could lead to damages and economic losses totaling between $105 and $115 billion because it impacted 200 million people. I mean, this thing was a monster going from out, west of us, New Mexico, Texas, all the way through Kansas City, southeast, up to New York City and New England. So just the size and scope of this thing. I did see some small businesses over the weekend saying, hey, listen, it's a lost weekend for them in what is already a tough time of year. So try to support your small businesses, restaurants, things like that, if and when you can. But when you factor all that up in areas all over the country, I can see how you get to that $110 billion number.
Number 2.
Now, next up, on a similar note, the death toll has risen to 13 in the wake of the winter storm. And the most recent death is right here in the Kansas City area. What we told you about earlier, you had an Emporia elementary school teacher, 28-year-old Rebecca Rauber, second-grade teacher at Riverside Elementary, who walked from a local bar, Town Royal, leaving her purse, her phone, and her jacket behind. She left at about midnight on Friday when the wind chills were negative 10 degrees, and she was not seen again. She was then found on Sunday afternoon, not far away, covered in snow, only 300 yards from where video last captured her movements. So a tragic loss of life in Emporia, and she is believed to be the 13th death in the wake of this winter storm, Fern.
Number 3.
All right, next up, Minneapolis last night, there was some good news. Anti-ICE agitators were arrested outside of a Minnesota hotel as police declared unlawful assembly. Well, they could have done this days ago, but I guess in the wake of yesterday's news cycle, where the president calls up Tim Walz, the governor, both men agree that they have a pretty productive phone call. They've got to bring down the tensions in this situation in Minneapolis. And then last night, demonstrators were outside of the Spring Hill Suites by Marriott in Maple Grove, Minnesota, where they believed U.S. Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bavino was staying. And finally, you had the police up there saying enough is enough. They were arrested last night, and it was quite a scene. And here's what it sounded like as well. I still can't get over the xylophone. It's like, is the xylophone guy there for when the arrests begin? Or like, what's his exact role? When does he know when to kick in with the xylophone? Because it felt like it was kind of perfectly timed between the drums. So I'm trying to get a feel for how that works exactly, John.
It kind of sounded like a Grateful Dead concert to me, Yeah. The fans do record those performances just in case the band remembers which song they started.
And does the crowd know that when the xylophone starts getting played, that's when the first smoke appears in the air? Is that
there
how it goes?
Yeah.
Everyone lights up when the xylophone kicks in. Jeez. So that is actually a good development, though, last night in Minneapolis, because these are not protesters. These are agitators. These are paid Paid rioters is what they are, and it's time for them to get arrested. So that was a good development last night. Next up in our 6 at 6.
Number 4.
Well, let's go to this story. A gas leak inside of a Kansas City home sent 4 people to the hospital, including a 12-year-old. They were rushed to area hospitals after a serious gas leak in their home. This was off of Gladstone Boulevard. Someone inside the home called for help. Emergency crews arrived to find 6 people inside the home, including 1 person who was unconscious and 3 others who were in need of emergency medical care. Officials said one of the victims was a 12-year-old boy. He was in serious condition. 2 other adults were also in serious condition. 1 victim was in critical condition. They were all taken to local hospitals for treatment. The 12-year-old boy and 2 other adults were released from the hospital later on Monday, according to Channel 9. A woman who was found unconscious will spend the night at the hospital. 2 pets were rescued from the home as well at the time of the incident. Officials believe a flue in the home's chimney froze, causing a crack and then a subsequent gas leak, trapping dangerous carbon monoxide inside the house. Fire crews said the carbon monoxide measurements in the home came back with readings between 600 and 650 ppm. The average reading inside a house would be around 9. If you don't have it, get yourself a carbon monoxide detector ASAP.
Number 5.
All right, next up. Didn't see this coming, but a price chopper is closing at 119th and Metcalf. So this kind of came, I saw it on the local news. I literally flipped on Fox 4 last night during the BYU and Arizona game, and they're talking about this very story. So this price chopper located 119th and Metcalf begins a liquidation sale coming up on Wednesday. An exact last day was not announced. Just another reason to shop with our friends over at Hy-Vee. There you go. Plug it in, boys. And last in our 6 at 6.
Number 6.
We've got some college hoops tonight locally. Mizzou is on the road against number 23, Alabama. That is happening tonight, 7 o'clock, SEC Network. And at 7:30, Fox Sports 1, K-State travels to play West Virginia. There is your 6 at 6, top 6 stories in the 6 o'clock hour.